Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my stream. Today I am now doing Lucia story quest. I can't wait to start doing it right now. Right now, much of the stream will be heavily focused on Lucia's story quests. So yeah, today's called Lucia story missions. Today do the entire about Lucia's entire stories, and then as well her side story after this one, the tales of Dreamless of our main story of him, of her. Sorry. So I can't wait to do this. Begin the agent story. Tales Dreamless number 1. Let's go. But in the mission storytelling, you have to complete the missions. Type while on the mood. Continue, please. Wise. Lucia said she needs to see you, but knowing her schedule, she will be here for a while. And I'll take some chance. Then I'll take the chance to get some sleep. Wise, are you sure not? Wise, are you sure not acting an old man disguised? It's way too early for sleep. Alright. I'm going to bed. If you and Lucia run into anything fun, you better tell me about it. Sure enough, before long someone knocking on the window at this hour, it can only be Lucia.
Wise? I knew you'd still be up.
Did you ask me to meet up at this time?
Didn't you specifically tell me to stay up tonight because you wanted to talk?
I knew I could count on you, Proxy. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is... I was hoping you could help me with something. Lately, my ethereal research has been like a Tarrasque mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow.
What?
Completely stuck.
And before you get stuck?
Oh, that's rough. How are things going before you hit the bottleneck?
Yeah.
It was... going pretty well, I guess?
Well?
I had this plan to turn our lawn into pedal sofas for hollow camping. And I tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked. Oh, do you happen to know, if you tie both ends of a Spectre's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating?
What kind of question are this? Wait. What in the world?
Wait, Lucia. Where are all these research ideas even coming from?
Imaginations?
What do you mean, where? From the hollows, of course. Just walk on in, run into a couple of ethereals, and boom! Research inspiration!
That's how it
But
works.
I'll admit, these ordinary inspirations are just not enough.
Not enough?
The inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking, what about the other ideas you had before?
Yeah.
Proxy, could it be you haven't read any of my posts on Spook Shack?
No.
I guess the titles of my posts haven't been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum. When that happens,
Not how it work.
where can I find leads on the night
If there's more
horror?
people, if there's more people, you can get a lot of inspirations. Isn't that some kind of rare ethereal?
What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in?
Well, it's kind of a long story. For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait, Proxy? Do you think ethereals can communicate with humans?
No? Huh. They may be able to.
I suppose it's not impossible. If we could really communicate... no, I'm not using an Arlon sofa.
That's so.
I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just baseless speculation and leave it at that. But right now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind.
Oh?
Let's head out now.
To where?
Before diving into the hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
Fluffy? You mean it's at the pet store?
Why do you want to visit Fluffy first?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to buy a toy.
You're buying a toy?
Yeah, I know
Since
it's the.
when did you have a pet?
Not yet, actually. But I know Chestnut's gonna be the goodest pup.
I know exactly who are talking about it, and this could be really funny. Karen!
Hey there, welcome in. Looking for something special today?
I keep it directly open at this hour, you know.
To come up to me on her own, what should I get?
Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart.
I don't think it's gonna work.
It's true.
That's pretty convincing.
Kindness, patience, and passion. Yeah, no dog would say no to that. I'm convinced.
What the? Okay.
No. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chestnut's a very particular little pup.
Okay, what the fuck is going on with my streaming? My streaming has been literally have a very poor connections a lot right now, and I don't like this what's going on here. Something's not right here. I don't like this. It just pissed me off.
I understand. I've met lots of special needs pups. Some were abandoned, some have been on their own since they were born. If you want to gain their trust, it will take a longer time. Let me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies!
Oh?
I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it.
Friend Lynn sniffed and she introduced the achoo! Of course.
Sorry, the smell got me.
Really?
That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is, a bit of a picky eater.
I see.
It'll be harder now.
Then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it.
This looks great. But is it sturdy enough?
I'm afraid not.
Huh?
It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy. It should work for smaller dogs, though.
Chestnut's a big girl with a big girl attitude.
Okay,
Oh, that might not work then.
she's not clear. This is quite
If you
challenging.
don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups.
Oh?
It's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups.
Oh?
People can't really smell it, but dogs usually like it a lot.
Oh, this is adorable. Though, I'm not sure if Chestnut would care much about the scent with her sense of smell.
Sounds really weird.
Based on what you said, Lucia, Chestnut is a big girl who doesn't eat much, has a weak sense of smell, and a bit of a temper? That sounds a little weird.
Yeah.
What's weird about that? Every puppy's different. Chestnut's just got her own little quirks.
Lucia's being
I'll
weird
take
here.
This one, please.
A pillow. Highly recommended by Current. This is the most durable dog floppy smoke vision. One of which special pug you should plan to win over with it.
You got it. Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours.
Oh, it definitely will.
I remember the scene. This was very well kind of funny. Take the cushion you're recommended, then rush off toward the hollow. Hollow! Better catch up quick.
No matter where we go, meeting you is the real reward.
This is the path I follow.
There you go. I think this is exactly my party setup. Yeah, let's go. Okay, Lucia active, EX attack, pulse flap, chain attack, and ultimate. All squad members share 4th boost. Lucia's dream state, you unlock all field aftershock abilities. When aftershocks activate, all squad members gain sheer 4 and damage boost effect. Okay.
Let me think. All right, let's head that way.
Ooh, investigator.
Isn't that
Oh, there's a smaller Hattie, right?
strange? This place was nice and quiet last time I was here.
Nice and quiet? You mean there weren't this many?
That was fast.
Thank goodness you guys are here. I was this close to being killed. That sneaky little hottie totally set me up.
Huh?
Huh? Which hottie are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals that surrounded you, I didn't see any.
Nope.
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie, just
Okay.
about waist high. That one right there. It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals.
Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people?
Yeah, that doesn't
How
seem.
did it trick you?
Unless you're in Hollow Zero.
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know?
That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
It's not that weird. You young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you are pretty weird, mister.
Yeah.
In the Hollow, most people run away from ethereals. That little hot tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it?
Oh, that's a
I
good question.
didn't chase it. Look, I was minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hottie ran at me out of the blue, with a whole pack of ethereals behind it to ambush me.
Does it make
Now,
sense?
That's interesting.
True.
I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals. Maybe that little hot tea has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
I don't get what you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you eliminate them. That's just the way it is.
Oh, it is.
Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me? That is just absurd.
Oh, it's not. It's a face of fact. It's important to know your enemies in the Hollow.
Sir, my friend is just trying to understand what happened between you and those ethereals. If we don't know what we're dealing with, we might wind up in the same trouble you did.
Ouch.
You!
Frustrated question from Lucia and couldn't answer and basically snap and storm up. Damn, where's your ego?
Roxy, do you think I'm absurd too?
I'm already used to how unique you are.
You've always been a little absurd, haven't you? Sorry, that was a bad joke. What I mean is, ethereals are dangerous, sure, but people can be too. I don't think you're wrong for being cautious.
I knew it! Wise, we're totally in sync. Like how Ahriman and Spectre always find each other in the dark. Plus, that investigator earlier was quite the weird one. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of hurting someone.
You don't mean that, hey, that's right?
Hold on. Who's Chestnut? You don't mean that Hati the investigator was talking about, right?
Yeah! Chestnut is a good girl. Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators so I could help them.
Yeah, it's getting more and more
One time,
suspicious.
Right around here, my carrot stopped working. Chestnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out.
Rescue dog?
You mean a Hati is working as a rescue dog in the Hollow?
Yeah, make it more or less
That's
sense.
even wilder than the research you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
There's other reasons, of course, but I trust Chestnut. She's always been gentle and kind. What's strange is, the last few times I saw her, I kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier.
Okay. and Ethereal being friendly.
A kind and gentle ethereal. I need a second to process it.
Yeah, that makes
Those
sense.
other reasons must be really important.
It's a long story. Let's talk about it when we get back. Ugh. And thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chestnut the toy I picked out.
Really?
Let's look around a bit more. Maybe she's still nearby. I think Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
Okay.
It's over.
Scatter! Finish your lightning strike!
Sleep now.
What the fuck?
Wasn't too bad. What? How about I smash it?
Yes, please.
Restore order!
My blade.
Chestnut, I know you're there! You didn't hide your tail properly!
She understood that?
What the hell? This is like literally the most weirdest part I've played
He always
before.
understood me. Aw, you don't like it?
And she's running away. I don't think I like it. Although it's a close Chestnut. Although this is the closest Chestnut has ever gotten to me, it seems like she's not in the mood to play with me just yet. Should we head back? I haven't really brought it yet. Huh, was it me or become Chestnut? I think now what you guys I want to ask. Let's talk about once we get out of here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Leave the hollow with Lucia and return to Silent Bay. What a shame. What a shame.
Aww. Chestnut still wouldn't take my gift. Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
Let's try to find her again next time.
Well, we can always head back to Lemnian Hollow next time and look for her again.
Sorry.
Okay. I hope we get to see Chestnut next time. Oh, right. I promised to tell you why I trust Chestnut, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Well, it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe.
Okay.
Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
Yep. I remember you mentioned that before.
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but you never said it sent you a gift.
Yeah, that's
Can you
me.
tell me more about it?
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu. We
Yeah.
rest during the day, and we're active at night. The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasted for days, and just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes, when our people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call. Just before the ether consumes them, before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment. Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes.
Sorry. Is there a way to break the curse?
What a terrifying curse. Is there anything you can do to break it?
No. That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch. The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them.
That's
And
interesting.
this staff? It's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the night horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities. The chieftain said I was the most gifted of the younger generation. Or something like that.
Okay.
I'm still not sure what made him decide that. But he gave this staff to me.
Have you ever dream about the night horror?
Wait, Lucia. You said the night watchers walk into the hollow in their sleep if they dream about the night horror. Have you ever dreamed of it before?
No, but I came really close once. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me. She was telling me stories of the night horror, how it's both feared and revered by our people. She even described the night horror she saw in her dreams. Just like everyone else said, a stunningly beautiful ethereal, almost godlike. That night, I dreamed of the night horror's gaze. It was looking at me. And in front of me, there was a little hottie. It looked tired, like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other, like survivors meeting after a disaster, still cautious, still on edge. Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And she treated the other outsiders kindly too. That's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift. A little dog sent by the night horror.
You really think it's just trying to be nice?
Based on how you described it, do you think the night horror was just trying to be nice?
I don't know. But I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we can get along, maybe the conflict we saw in the dreams won't come true after all. And what if the night horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end. Sounds silly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does sound silly. I know what you mean.
Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. We still know so little about the Hollow. I think your thoughts are worth exploring.
Even among my own people, no one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny.
Through the glass window, the night sky beneath the fade, just a faint shimmer on dawn on the horizon. I believe it's already late. Better make the most of it. Better make the most of it. Going back to sleep or you eat some breakfast? Nope. I finally get away from home and there's the one to tell me what to do. So it's time to stir up some trouble. Today I'm gonna pull up all morninger. All morninger? Yeah. Have you heard? Staying up early in the mornings can really mess up your health. I used to think that was just something only the night watchers had to do with. But lately I found out that whether in the outer ring or White Peninsula, everyone look so lost and lifeless in the morning. People sleeping and standing in the cable car, some standing in the bamboo charging station with their eyes barely open, others drifting in a herbal tea shop asking for coffee, literally all taking damage from pulling all morning hours. Actually, because they stayed up all night. Really. But they need to get some sleep in the morning, like Grandma told me. Besides, I remember wise when you wake up early. Are you also? Wait. We're getting out of track. Now people sleep at night, so people wake up at night. They're doing a night shift. It's Chestnut. I heard that people often take morning walk with their pets along the beach at Salem Bay. Should we go check it out? I want to learn how to other get animals like. I want to learn how to other get animals to like them. I'm a man with a bird on the shoulder. Wow. Wanna say hi to her? Hey there, little birdie. Chirp chirp. So cute. It's rare to see a bird willing to perch so decisively on someone's shoulder. She's really friendly with people. If my only dog would really rely on me like that. Hmm. There may be chances she's being lazy, not wanting to flap on her own wings, and just want to use me on her personal ride. Chirp! The little bird perked on the man's ear hard. After the man begged for mercy, the bird gently muzzled her beak against the side of his face. Wow, you're real close. I get, and I'm gonna be moody sometimes. As human, you need to you need to have a good having patience to seize the right moment to create opportunity for communications. That's right. I trust she won't hurt me, and she trusts I won't hurt. Everything else matters, though. Honestly, that one did hurt quite a bit. Ouch! Chirp. I get it. I trust that Chestnut won't hurt me, so next time, if she ignores me again, I'll say something to make her angry. Did you get mad not to bite me? I'll apologize. No, no, no. Please don't. No worries. Everyone else is a minor. Chirp, chirp. Exactly. It's just a little dog. What trouble could Chestnut probably get in? That dog is a hattie. Detective girl. Hello. Good morning. But bad morning, unfortunately. Okay, I kid you not. This NPC is really dressed sexy. I like it. I think like I know she's like this is more like a swimsuit. Woof 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 woof. All right, got it. So what do you want me to do now? Okay, little dog barked loud a few more times, mixed with some impatient sneezes. His head turned around, clearly signed want to leave. We were walking be heavy and we were walking him. A heavy sign turned to ask Lucia. Sorry, what were you trying to just say now? I want to say how you and your dog usually get along. Oh, it's simple. He screams at me, I obey. If I don't obey, he screams, then I obey. Always managed to cause even bigger trouble, and all I would do is follow, is bark and call. You are a heartless tyrant with endless energy and his poor slave. That's pretty much wow. Oh, of course I thought about doing something about like starting a grand rebellion, grabbing him and jumping on the sea and leaving it all at once for all. Damn, that's fucking dark. And I thought I'm not even a good swimmer as he is. He swim back to the shore and trick someone else with the innocent act of his. Wouldn't I just be letting another poor soul fall victim compared to him? Who say puppies aren't as fierce as Ethereals? Compared to him, Chestnut is actually pretty friendly. Only a strange smile creep across the girl's face, as if remembering something exciting. But hey, women live longer than dogs. In 10 years, if he gets old and has no energy left to bark and scream, he can drag the whole deal around the room just cause he's used to it. He won't be able to torture me anymore. By the time comes, we'll live together in love and perfect harmony. Clearly displeased with this and ran away screaming. But I wanted to trick in any other innocent human. The girl rushed after without managing to say goodbye. This example doesn't seem very helpful. No, it's not. Well, I learned it is. Maybe I could chase after Chestnut until she's tackled out. Then stop the pillow under, and then stop the pillow into her mouth. Lucy's scribbling in her notebook, but end up tearing up the whole page at the end. No. Grandpa walking his turtle. Hey Lassie, what's up? Hey, hi sir. Are you taking your turtle for a walk? The composed turtle raised his head slightly, nodding gently in acknowledgement. That's right, old buddy. That's right. Old buddy here was my grandfather's good friend. He passed it down to my dad, and my dad passed it down to me. Technically, I should call it, you know what? Let's not get into that. Your grandfather's a good friend. Lucy counted the 5 fingers. Trying to figure out the generations relationship. Lucia counted on her fingers, trying to figure out the generation relationship between the two elders folks. many years ago, when I was many years ago when I was yeah many years ago when I first got it from my dad, I was so young. Back then, find it too lazy. I find it too lazy and slow, so I just keep it in the water tank. It seemed to know I looked down on it, so it gave me a cold shoulder too. Over these past few years, I've grown old and can't walk anymore. You're giving me for neglecting it before. Now I'm willing to keep me a company when I go out to soak some sun. It's nice. I wish I could some quiet moment with my dog too. But I don't think she'll like getting too close to me. Take it easy, young one. When world fail us, we can speak through action. Simply keeping communicating with them, and they eventually understand. So that's how you interact with animal. I think I have a lot to learn. I mean, no, animals and ethereals are different. But I feel like Chestnut is trying hard to get closer to me. Though she didn't accept my gift, she wasn't completely indifferent. It was the closest she ever got to me. But how do I gain her trust? By believing in her. Hmm? So you mean even though I saw Chestnut being hostile the to that investigator tonight, I still give her the pillow. So Chestnut was willing to get close because they thought I believe she was a good ethereal. That makes sense. Like Graham said earlier, Chestnut understand me. But that investigator, huh, he, Chestnut was unruly and unfriendly with him. Totally different from how Senior treat other people before. And how she treat both of us. I like to believe that Chestnut made her own judgment after observing him. Though I don't know the reason as an ethereal, consult Chestnut being friendly is already a miracle that defies nature and goes against instinct. I don't want to let her down, probably because it's her usual bedtime. Lucia seems pretty sleepy already. Look like you're getting sleepy. Alright, tonight Hollow bedtime tales end here. Even for the planning all morning, this has gone way too long. I need to get out here before the night imagery magic wears off. I can find you when there's any new developments. Read the story. Like princess from a fairy tale, when she leaves time ran out, Lucy waved goodbye, pulled her hood, and quickly vanished into the crowd. Yes, please. Fix bedtime at home. Just need to remember turn off Bell's lamp. Night visitor will be dropping by. It's a message, but didn't explain what's going on. I'll ask her when she get here. Though I bet Belle will stay up super late once I leave, of course. As promised, your midnight visitor arrived in the dead of the night once again.
Wise!
What's wrong? Don't rush, take your time.
What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly.
It's the night horror. There's word in my tribe that the night horror has returned.
Oh
Our
no.
old chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow, and no one's seen him since.
Oh no. What?
What? Was it an accident?
Did she feel silent for a moment, trying to gather her thoughts?
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the night horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers, and if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away.
Yeah,
For everyone's safety, the chieftain said no. Not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly.
that sounds suspicious.
That sounds suspicious. Maybe those people got turned down and decided to get back at the chieftain. You know, by somehow getting him to sleepwalk?
But they left right after they spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe.
Someone
It
from the
looked
tribe
like
for sure.
The chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror. and following the fate of all Night Watchers, return to
And
the
which means
Hollow's
someone like,
embrace.
you know, drug him to sleep. Something definitely feels off here.
This whole thing doesn't feel right.
Yeah, doesn't feel right.
I've been carrying the staff he gave me, and I still remember his words. Maybe all Night Watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the Hollow and becoming one of the Ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest. So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the night horror itself, I need to know why.
No matter where we go, meeting you is the real reward.
Well, I'll only take her instead.
Relax. You're in good hands.
Always bring my favorite characters. This is the spot I told you about earlier. But this here, why does it look so familiar? You been here before? I think so. Let me think. Here. You seem to be near the path a chestnut often takes. I run into here a few times before. Weird. Is it really just a coincidence? No, it's not. Anyway, let's search around for a trace. Chieftain maybe. Let's search around for any trace of the chieftain might have left.
A crossroads. I see marks by the roadside. Let's check them out.
Strange marks. I'll take a look. This indecent affair, serpent explosion led by Huskran in Plintham. Property's great shoe, mark carved with a cover set down his leg nearby, but no sign of human. Not the dressed investigator, no barefoot hollow raiders, and certainly no shoe wearing materials. Nothing. How do you do all of that? Yeah, let's check this other spot. Thankfully, there are plants. Thankfully, there are these plants that have been crafted yet. All this floppy, dense moss around here, it would take at least a month to grow to this thickness and height. There's no sign of broken or trampled branches on any of these plants either. And there's definitely been no one in that veiny area. They're covered in tiny thorns. No way anyone will be able to get through their safety. Not so much. Is it the right way? Let's go look somewhere. Lucia carefully examined the footprints on the ground. Hard to believe we almost missed such obvious clues. Should be this way. Are you sure it's the chieftain? Well, to be optimistic, I think there's look like footprints left by a member of the Nightwalker tribe searching for chieftains after he went to sleepwalk and disappeared. Besides, these are usually deserted, yet there are multiple set of footprints, all fresh and undisturbed by ethereals. If it wasn't about the chieftain, we should still check it out.
The ethereal seems kinda riled up today.
How could you even tell that?
See the glow around their cores? It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual.
Damn.
Really?
Oh, they just pop up. Damn, I hate like a boss type.
It's a hater.
You know this ethereal, Lucia? Don't tell me. Chieftain.
No,
Nope.
not like that. But if the chieftain had turned into an ethereal, he would be a far stronger one than this.
Yep.
As expected of the chieftain, I guess.
Ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscles here, it might actually be good news for us.
Oh,
I'm
fucking
not
shit.
following what you just said.
No, that makes sense.
If you're calling it good news, it's good news.
Yep. But first we need to deal with this little troublemaker. It's being a menace. The next page is the end.
Damn, this has been annoying to work with.
Nothing breaches my defense.
Oh shit, no. Fuck! No, 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 no. There we go. Lucy walk around there to find new markers, which seems to put her more at ease. I hate to break it to you, but the theory we just saw was definitely a hider. They're exalted spirits before turning into materials. Why? From what I know, making hider requires some prep work to speak. The exalted exclusive cheese made them a unique technique and extra long fermentation. Sorry, I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something more cheerful. The people who came to the rescue chieftain left a mark. It means something like he's already now. And everyone's gone back. But something feels off around here. Better get out quick. I didn't notice there was a mark. Sometime like Watcher encountered more troublesome situation in the Hollow. Let our kin know about our predicament. We established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. Method left at this time matches what I felt. So we should head out now? Hold up. I got this feeling that something making it around here restless. Look carefully. Look carefully, you might find something good. I haven't seen just today. Ugh. What I may is, since the chicken is fine, we should continue our previous research until we got new informations. If I remember correctly, there should be a material around here that'll be perfect for research. That would be chances, right? Yep. And just as right behind me. Look, Lucy keeps scanning surrounding, wondering why they're acting so strangely.
No other clues nearby, huh?
Oh, what was that?
It's Chestnut.
Huh?
It's definitely Chestnut.
Chestnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you?
This is the most funny yet.
Let's follow her.
Shouldn't we look around first?
Let's go! We've entered the Hollow so many times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service.
Watch out!
This is so stupid.
No, I didn't mean Chestnut.
This is the most funny thing. See,
Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, pardon me, coming through. Sorry. Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
this is so weird shit.
Who would have thought I'd hit today's step goal inside the Hollow?
Oh, the place here.
Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to?
Don't tell me this is all because another ethereal tore up her pillow.
No.
Have we finally made it?
Wait, that's Kieran? And what's that beside him?
Foolish could look almost at it transforming. Chestnut didn't want to join the fight. Chestnut! Am I dreaming? A Hati helping us to fight elder ethereals? Watch out, Chestnut! Here I come! That was a piece of cake. Take some time to wake up Lucia's fellow night watcher.
Kieran? Kieran! Are you okay?
Lucia? What are you doing here?
I heard about the chieftain. I came here to see if there were any clues. What about you? Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow?
I don't really remember. I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea I was here.
Did your friend doze off too?
At this hour, is it possible that your friend may have fallen asleep too?
I don't know. I saw him as a friend. But maybe he didn't see me the same way. He's always in an investigator outfit.
Oh?
Last time I ran into trouble in the Hollow, he was the one who saved me. Lucia knows. When things go south in the Hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
Just because Tyrion don't attack you?
What? Why? People treat you like that just because ethereals don't try to attack you?
Mm-hmm. Especially when the ethereals come swarming, it really becomes apparent that we're Night Watchers. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or a vicious striker.
And funny too.
That's crazy. But the way you said it was kind of funny. Sorry.
In dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first. And they always say things like, "You'll be fine. The ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when we can."
But most of the time, no one comes back for us.
That's why, after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend.
I understand what you mean. But has he been acting strange lately?
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the night horror.
Oh no.
And really digging into things like how we communicate with ethereals. Does that count?
I think so,
with
yeah.
ethereals?
Yeah. He saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. After that, he got it into his head that Night Watchers must be able to communicate with ethereals. It has the power to calm them down. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with ethereals, isn't that your specialty, Lucia?
Clear point of Lucia's notebook and stop looking confused.
You mean those ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion. I layered some visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns, so it looks like they're there, but it's all just illusion.
I see. But what about this thing?
Oh, it's just not a confused point to Chestnut, who is crouching quietly nearby.
Oh, that's Chestnut.
This ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I
Yeah.
thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, is it one of your illusions too?
Yes.
Yes, totally. When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow.
She waves your staff to Chestnut, pretending to cast some magic, doesn't suddenly start waggling her tail and puts on a show.
This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later.
Are you sure? Definitely, I don't believe that.
Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Oh, I see. This ethereal looks insanely real. I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one... Seems like you've improved your skills again. Congrats.
I guess so. Thanks.
Yeah.
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control ethereal. Does that mean what the guy's after? Control controlling or communicating with ethereals was never actually possible in the first place?
I guess it's not completely possible. I heard of something actually like that.
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch ambushes. But I doubt this strange device here could pull off anything close to what Geppetto could do.
No?
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a large area. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior. If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick.
As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before?
No. But the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated, as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device? And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us?
Yeah?
Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives? For research?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the Night Horror and research how to communicate with ethereals.
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow joint operations.
But it's just a theory for now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't jump to conclusions. We need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does.
Okay. I'll keep you posted on what's going on back in the tribe.
Weird little thing. Wise! Come take a look at this thing!
Oh yeah, the ether amplifier. Device looks so kind of ether amplifier. If I'm not mistaken, the way it's channeled ether is somewhat similar to my stab. Then that would make it a super special? Of course not. Those were real ether just now, even more agitated than usual. Glance the direction Carrie went. Actually, my stab can indeed influence the behavior of ethereal. Influence how? Since my stab can knead ether in a ball, it can actually emit intense light like the core of ethereal. Finding those ethereal like they have visions. If that ethereal is nice to me, I'll catch it off guard and bonk it on his head. Just kidding. I noticed that you've been kinda out of it. Pleasant thought 1 minute, nervous, and talking nonsense the next. Feeling better now? Look, let's talk about the machine first. Looks like it's what's making the ethereal around here so restless. The chicken sleepwalking and Kieran back out. They're probably connected to whoever put this thing here. But who could have done this? The person behind it all. Do they also know about the stab was passed down from our ancestors? Wait. You listen toward the sound of familiar figure came on the chestnut's back, but along the cushion from before.
Chestnut? Wow! You like this pillow, don't ya?
Yeah, I like it.
Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, she'll come too. It's a promise then.
Huh? You mean me?
Yes, you, Wise. Yes, you. I mean us.
Nice to meet you, Chestnut.
Yes. At just his invitation, you pat its head and tail. It's just hard as imagined, even through the violent aether flowing through its body. But this violent aether formed. Oh, fuck off! After you Lucia spent the night while just not you flippantly say goodbye and return to William Heights. Dawn approaches. Let's talk about Lucius usually leaves, but she seems to be deep thought about something. In your mind.
it's nothing. I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff. If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the Hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down ethereals, right?
Yeah?
Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most ethereals is the strongest, but I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out.
But you really know the Ethereals.
But you really know the ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror. Giving it to the person who understands the Night Horror best totally makes sense.
That does make a lot of sense. Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off ethereals and protect our people from hollow disasters. But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them. Even among the Night Watchers, some say I've strayed too far from tradition.
Kinda figured.
Right. You've always had a special interest in ethereals. I don't think I've asked before, but what made you want to study them in the first place?
Ethereals. Some are born from the Hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the Hollow. Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the Hollow. Others are quite literally the people we once knew. I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the Hollow, is there really no way to bring them back?
Yeah?
If we see the Hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last Hollow. But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the ethereals, or if the Hollow itself could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home. We can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future where we no longer have to live in fear of the Hollow.
I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know. Lucia, those are some big questions. But maybe the old chieftain gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth.
Is that so?
Lucia may have said confusing things, but doesn't seem too bad about it. So,
Well, there's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking. Let's not stress ourselves out. Phew. So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home and get some rest. But I'm sure we can find out more about the chieftain and Kieran. Once I hear something new, I'll let you know.
because both Shift and Karen are safe, Lucian moved herself away in safety. Hard to believe that I thought Ethereal, a friendly one that invited me to pet. Wow. Lucian always leads a fascinating experience. I wonder what happened next time. I'm really sleepy. I should go get some breakfast. I should get breakfast for Belle first. What if she went to bed early last night and wake up early today? Also, it's quite Belle might be quite jealous of how Wise able to pet the cereal. Maybe. Here's the Dreamlight number 3. All Wonderful Heights, Nation Self, you can inherit. Now this is a rare visitor. She said she has something super amazing to tell us tonight. So she asked us to meet her at the Mystic Wares. If she could say a word after rushing here, she got a message from someone called Kieran, and just left right away. Yus and Otter were completely confused, but since their families were waiting, they headed back home. So I think you might know what's really going on. What else did she say? If you know about it, then I can rest easy. They say she and Chestnut are waiting for you and wants you to meet them at this spot. You run over a page with a note, clearly hastily written and torn from Lucia's notebook. Let me tie it up and real quick, and I'll be right there. Let's wait until you get back. Then you can tell me what really happened. Whatever she ditched us had better worth it, or else, or else she, or else she's going to have treat us the Yashin at the very least. Oh no, it's gonna broke her. You sound like Yusa when you said that. I can't hide anything from you. We'll wait outside the hollow for you to bring dishes back. But who is Chestnut? Yeah, about that.
My dream seems to.
Asset confirmed. It's my duty to protect the asset.
Oh, there's Chestnut. Hello, Chestnut. Look, a little guy is in position. You're so smart. No matter how much time I look at it. Wise, what you wondering about? We're deep in Lemon Hollow now. Even I've never been here before. Is that investigator really hiding here? Plotting something? I wonder how Kieran managed to track him down. Never mind that for now. The terrain around here is pretty tricky, so stay close to me and our guide Chestnut. Seemed pretty excited, seemed like she's pretty happy with the Hollow adventure last time.
Let's just follow Chestnut. Whether it's the suspicious investigator we saw earlier, or... Chestnut should remember their scent.
Chestnut left claw mark here. Next time some scattered document. Next to some scattered document. Not Chestnut. Markings really help. Anyone who can spot those claws mark probably wouldn't miss those documents either. Lucia are doing positive informant, dog training. Wait, within here is but Chestnut! From reliable sources, a smaller than average Hattie active at Human Hill area. After repeated observation, it has been confirmed that the target displays affection and almost no hostile to a non-ethereal being. It appears that communication with the target is possible. Chosen as a research subject, the capture plan is as follows. Document is vague, but almost certain that robot Chestnut. Heck, some part are even mentioned Lucia. As I thought, that person was after Chestnut from the very beginning. You need to find them quickly. And what does realize first mean? Could someone been feeding the information about Chestnut? Broken from a bone that was left behind in a hurry, damaged but not fatally. What's that? Look like that person's bone. Lucia immediately turned the socket on. She does know how to use electronics. Thank you for your referral. Our collaboration has been going quite well. However, allow me to bring the news of the Holly to the gentleman. I'll be seeing you next time. Oh no. Even if we have the chance to meet again, you likely won't recognize me anymore, so farewell. What does it mean? Look like his partner betrayed him. Maybe the guy accused of sliding on the ethereal might have already turned into an ethereal. Okay, it's not your fault. No, it's not that. I was just thinking. If saving time, it would be fun seeing the fate of that person who say eager to say their final farewell. Okay, that's gonna be too much.
My aim is true.
Okay. Last briefcase. Seem to have turned open the briefcase here. Things likely also belong to the investigator. Not sure what happened, but that person or ethereal must be nearby. Yeah, there is.
Well, no need to look much further. He's definitely nearby.
Sorry. I'll have to send you back to the Hollow. Raise and strike!
The story's far from over.
Ether burn!
I feel like there's an endless swarm of ethereals heading this way.
Yep. They know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take out the amplifier now.
Well, well, well. The device is broken. Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh?
It's
Lucia.
As expected from one of my own.
Creates a
So
betrayer.
much for being close to the ethereals. When it's time to strike, you don't even flinch, do you?
Kieran?
Oh, did I surprise you? Honestly, I was more surprised by you and the old man.
You mean the chieftain? He sleepwalked into the Hollow because of you?
Yeah. I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the night horror's attention. But nope. He's swallowed by Lemnian Hollow just like anyone else.
Why are you doing this?
Because he was just a coward, standing in the way. A few days ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about it, he acted like he was some righteous hero and told me off like I was some kind of traitor.
Luckily you
are
are.
a hypocrite, just like him. No wonder he gave this staff to you.
You call us hypocrites. You'll do whatever it takes to get what you want, even if it means hurting others.
Yeah,
Whatever
that's
it takes. After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets. The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals to begin with.
taken from the ethereals.
The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals? What do you mean?
Well, well, Lucia didn't tell you? There's another version of how the Night Watchers came to be. Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it and seize its power. But when the Night Horror unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin.
But that's just another ancient rumor.
Stop lying to yourself. Do you really believe you can strike a deal with the ethereals and not pay the price?
Yeah. What exactly are you trying to say?
I don't think you're very good at explaining yourself. Even if your story is true, it has nothing to do with what's happening now. What exactly are you trying to say?
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because the ethereals don't attack us, those who live in the city see us as freaks. Like we're invisible. Like we don't matter. When disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the hollows, we're always the ones they abandon first. Back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared all survivors had been safely relocated to New Eridu. And us? We were still running for our lives. Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it.
Okay?
Tell me, did anyone come for us?
No, I don't think so.
Lucia, don't you want to change our lives for the better?
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives.
Who are you waiting for to come and uphold justice. Being seen as kin by the ethereals, walking freely through the hollows. This is the Night Horror's blessing. We should use this gift to earn power, to gain recognition. Isn't that what we deserve? If it means a better future for everyone, then what do a few sacrifices matter?
But the
Yeah.
price you're paying for that future, is
Not
it
worth
really
it.
your so-called gift?
No?
Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? A stamp of approval from New Eridu? Or something else?
Something else for sure.
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties.
Sacrifice.
It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first
The
fought
sacrifice
Night
must be
Horror.
worth it. The people who are
Besides-
willing to do it.
After the early trials, I finally found better test subjects and stronger allies to back me. Everything's going smoothly now.
Better test subjects. Are you talking about me?
Yes?
Lucia, you're so full of yourself. Though I too used to think you were some kind of prodigy, summoning ethereals out of thin air. But now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick, putting on cheap tricks, hiding behind research, while running away from your fate. I couldn't care less whether you live or die.
What is it you're after? Chestnut or the staff?
Of course it's gonna be both.
Obviously both.
See?
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to ask for it? And Chestnut? Chestnut is my friend. She is a free ethereal. I will not let you take her away.
Nope.
Oh, save the speech. I've heard it all before. The Night Horror is watching over the conflicts, gifts from your dreams. But you've never even dreamed of the Night Horror. You are just making up stories to hide the fact that it never chose you. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped up.
What?
We
Real?
should fix that.
Yeah, sure.
It's time things go back on track now.
Oh, but
You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets. I don't believe a word you say, and I won't let you hurt anyone else just to feed your ambition.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my only backup plan, did you?
nope.
Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research generously. They've even thrown in a little extra firepower. So hand them over. Your magic stick. The gullible little ethereal you tricked. And you, my new test subject.
So it's all three
If
people.
you surrender now, maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly before I put you to use.
Word.
My aim is true.
Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams. Great armor.
Come on, let's go. No, 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 no.
Neutralizing the threat.
Bring on the fireworks. Starlight shine, break the dawn.
Okay.
Evade the enemy assault and rest amidst the ice.
The best defense is a strong offense.
The hunt begins.
Initiating level 1 safety.
Shatter.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Wanna play a game? Chestnut, watch out!
Okay. Damn.
So, looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Actually, you are the ones destroying the Regal ancestors. You become an outcast by your own tribe when they know about this action.
I will never give the staff to you. Instead of using
Damn, I love the
it
music
to
Hunter's
hurt
action.
or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows. Go, little Monty!
Damn. Damn. This is amazing. There goes his head.
They are illusions? The real ethereals?
Damn, I love this scene so much.
Monster!
See? The hollow has answered my call.
You freak!
Really? That's all you can say?
But if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hot?
Yeah.
I underestimated you.
No. What you underestimated was what you kept talking about. The gift.
Oh yeah.
You always saw our abilities in the Hollow as some kind of superior gift. And you see the city people as enemies who abandon us. And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the Hollow and chose their machine instead.
I was only borrowing their power.
Yeah, still.
Most people see ethereals as enemies. But when you try
Excuses,
to exploit
excuses.
their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it?
Yes, big
And
big
you
thing.
spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world. I thought you understood that.
Defending the ethereals now?
So well. That's a wild take.
That's not what she said at all. And as far as I've seen, Lucia never stood by when ethereals were hurting people.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world. I want to learn about ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They're born there. They exist there. And they return there. I want to learn from them.
Not because you also want to find the night horror?
Yep.
That's only part of it. I want to find it, to speak with it, to try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand.
Was
the
it the
other
possibility
ethereals
that
along
Night
the way.
Horror is the creator? Just let our annoyed sneezes from the side. But just not.
I think Chestnut has something to say about this. Huh. There's still a lot we haven't figured out about her.
I'm gonna say this about the possibility
Chestnut,
that
I might never be able to fully understand you. This is probably goodbye for us.
oh god the sake, missing snap who plays my soft, eager whimpering.
You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about Chestnut, don't
Yeah,
they?
there you do.
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an ethereal that could talk to humans. He's very interested. So,
You have
make
to
your choice, Lucia.
you have to guess
Stay with
Exaltus or
Wait
Tops.
for them to find her and watch as she's dissected, destroyed, or let her go deeper into the Hollow and never see her again.
You have to
No
guess.
need for threats. I know what you mean. People like us, strange, sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our own, it's nearly impossible to find someone else who's just as special. A real friend. Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion.
Did your parents say something like that?
Sounds familiar. Who said that again? Wait, wasn't that what Karen said? The way to get puppies to like you?
Friends.
Yeah.
You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally replying right before bed.
No. Am I invisible to you?
Excuse me, Mr. Noble and Talented Night Watcher.
Yeah.
Unless you're night blind, you should be able to see me standing right here. I'm Lucia's friend, in case you missed it.
Yeah.
See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. We live in different moments, but that doesn't keep me and my friends apart. Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, Chestnut, and hand you over to public security, I've got one last question.
Oh, but that.
ether amplifier of yours, what are its side effects?
Oh, yeah, of course, what is it? Yeah.
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, I felt a strange power surge through me. In this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But what's the price?
Yeah.
You think that machine summoned those hotties? It's impossible. You destroyed that thing completely. And as your tribesman, I didn't feel anything unusual. Maybe it's time you face it. You're just something that can't be explained. You're
A freak. There's no need to keep repeating that word.
I understand you're desperate and not thinking clearly, but there's no need to keep repeating that word.
Yeah. Yes.
Freak!
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. A freak.
That's something only angsty teenagers would say.
Oh my god.
Hear it one too many times and it feels touched by Soros' tentacle. To public security.
Yeah. That's what it's freak.
Little band. Now, time to say goodbye. He's right. You'll be freer and safer if you stay away from me. Head for the deepest part of the hollow, as far as you can go. Be wary of humans the way they're wary of you, but don't hurt them. If we're lucky, maybe we'll meet again. Good girl, Chestnut. Go on.
This is the saddest part.
I will never forget you.
You won't. This Lucius watched the little trail trot off the pillow in the mouth. Then the puppy, like Hattie, felt like a dream, as if it was never existed in time and space at all.
I already miss you.
You do. But deep down the hollow, a strange creation awakened once more. Over after the adventure that defies all instinct and natural orders, it returned to its body. That was a fruitful journey, returning from a name and given by a new friend. Now it's returned to watching. The Night Watcher gained power from it. You said you need to deal with Karen first and we'll be back in a bit. So tired. Let's take a break. Not much happened when wonder how Chess is doing. Will you ever see her again? I'm taking a short break. Are you woken up from your phone notification sound? Sure enough, it is message from Lucia. It's still 9, like come on. Weiss, you're finally here. Are you all done?
I borrowed a vacant house from Monato so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up, an officer who's familiar with our tribe's affairs. That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person, but Kieran still has to take responsibility.
Yeah, of course. I guess I'm glad things have settled down.
With this settled, you can get back to researching ethereals.
But the ally Kieran mentioned still hasn't surfaced. Someone might still be out there waiting to take advantage of the Night Watchers.
Yeah?
It's unsettling.
Not like Lucia.
Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up your research, right?
Yeah?
Of course. Even if I won't be seeing Chestnut as often anymore. And I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal in the hollow who can actually communicate with humans. Chestnut gave me the courage to keep going. I've made some real progress this time.
I mean the hollow, right?
Progress. Oh, you mean the hollow, right? The way those hotties appeared, it really felt like it actually responded to you.
Yeah! You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the hollow responded to me. The hollow said, "Let there be little hotties to help Lucia." And boom! They appeared! And helped me take down that big guy! All in all, I think it's something very, very memorable. And it's got tons of research potential. You see, if the hollow really let me communicate with little hotties, then maybe I could talk to the night horror too?
Why would you ask?
If you really could talk to the night horror, what would you ask?
Yeah.
If I ever got the chance, I'd ask, why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes Ethereal see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness and turning us into Ethereals? But I want more than asking questions. I have bigger ambitions. Maybe someday, everyone could hear the Hollow respond, just like the first Night Watchers did. Maybe we could even communicate with it, so we won't have to live like nomads.
But I think anyone can wish it's you, Lucia.
That answer's a long way off. But I think if anyone can reach it, it's you, Lucia.
Yeah, there's still so much left to learn. Time for a break, and then the journey continues.
Kiara decided to the Nightward tribe and hadn't been touching for several days. We met early for a few days straight, and you're actually starting to miss the feeling of staying up late. 2 days later, sleep in temple late at night. Why is everything coming this consignment with Shifu making us go bed early, wake up early, and exercise early? I haven't seen such an obvious dark circle under your eyes so long. Don't tell me, you're going to make us night watchers too. You're getting some practice in? What are you talking about? Just kidding. Minato is waiting for you at the outer courtyard. Better get going. Back soon and tell me what happened to the past few days. I mean, enough night times, eventually your body will adjust to the night setup, but you still need sunlight to your body. Roxy, you seem down lately. Lucia and others think you might know what's up. Actually, we seen her post. Is she still sad about parting ways with the Cheryl puppy? It's possible. I just saw her fluffy. Let's go over now. Oh shit.
Although Lucia's always going on and on, like, we gotta be friends with Ethereals. We can never quite follow her train of thought. As her human friends, everyone really likes her. Plus, she's always so cheerful. So what's been weighing on her lately?
Oh, miss, I remember you. Would you mind if I asked a few quick follow-up questions?
Oh, you mean the sturdy little pillow I bought here?
Yeah?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Thank you so much. So, did your puppy like it?
Yeah, she loved it.
I'm glad to hear it. Next question is, how's the wear and tear?
Perfect.
Pretty worn out now.
Damn, that's tough.
No, I'm so sorry. We'll keep improving the pillow's material.
But
the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any sturdier, I'm worried some smaller pups might hurt their teeth chewing on it.
yeah.
Chestnut is, well, a big girl. For most dogs, the material is already strong enough, I think.
All right, noted. And one
Um,
last question. Has your pup shown any discomfort from the filler's scent?
Not at all. She's quite a strong pup. Loves running around with that little pillow in her mouth.
Wonderful. Thank you for shopping with us. We appreciate the feedback.
Lucia, are you done talking?
Oh no! If full silence during an adult lady intimating Kane started studying before her.
Huh? What's with that look? What were you guys talking about just now?
After whirlwind explanation, you finally convinced Karen the toy wasn't meant for Monato. Karen apologized 6 times for misunderstanding, then bring out story most important popular dog treat in Lucia's.
Next time, don't call hotties puppies.
All right.
Canine thyrans aren't puppies either.
You different among the three of them.
Of course. Whether it's a fierce canine thyran or a bulky hottie, neither is your average little pup. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh out loud.
Randall glared up at his friends.
All right. Back
Not for
on
the jokes.
topic.
Okay. Your post blowing up.
Congrats, Lucia. Your latest post is getting a lot of attention. If Monato hadn't told me, I thought everyone suddenly wanted to discuss why try not to suck pointy heads.
Don't mention it. I put so much effort into my serious, well-thought-out research posts, but everyone just wants Chestnut's adventure stories. Some even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure of Hollow Zero,
Oh god.
the Hornets, Canada, and reach the peak of Ethereal.
Lucia, I know you miss Chestnut, but
But a hottie's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch hornets, and his back legs can't really.
this is what you're stressing about.
No, not exactly.
Yes?
Actually, Wise, there's something else I want to talk to you about.
What was that?
Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public security.
Good.
But when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual hottie using just the staff and a notebook. If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little hotties appeared because the night horror was watching me again. Or was it because of Chestnut? Do you think the night horror might not be an ethereal at all?
No, yeah, I have to guess. It's definitely the creator with the Exota's called the creator. Not an ethereal?
I trust your judgment. But aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the Hollow are sacrifices, right? The Night Horror doesn't seem like one of them. Then what could it be?
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the Hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chestnut. It has to be something far more mysterious, some deeper creation of the Hollow itself. But I still know far too little about the Hollows. Like you said, the answers might be a long way off. At least I can restart the research I put on hold. So, who's coming with me into the Hollow to see if an Avaris actually bonks its horn when it rolls over?
Really? Let's sleep early today no matter what. This is thing night out the next time. Lucy isn't disappointed. Happy wave at you leaves and stripping away at her little book. At night, the sky unknown and on this dreamless journey. There are plenty more truths regarding the Hollows, waiting to be discovered by a Terran girl full of curiosity. Yep, we're finally done with this one. This is eventually quite so. It's been almost like 2 hours. Wait, why I'm here again? Okay, now there's one more thing to do. It's going to be over here by the Hero Journal. So that's quite a bit. Now I'm going to do the Hero Journal. This is still connected to Lucia. So wait back for a moment. I need to take this matter. Okay, time to do the final part of the story. It's gonna be this one, doing the Nile inverted lantern. So it's gonna be doing her story anyway. Hero journal. A hero mission to defeat the Demon Lord. That's what we learn from the stories. But what happened after Demon Lord is defeated? So this is like the epilogue or something. And I wonder what the right adventure. How did my senior do it? The evil enemies the hero fearlessly mark on their adventurous journey. The Demon Lord was defeated by the heroes. Everyone lived happily ever after. So now that's what I call a perfect ending. But isn't this where the story ends? So that's wise. Danger too. Damn, I really like how this camera angle it is. I love it. Hey Wise, I'm about to write a spooky story. Wanna join me? Like co-writing? Yep. Where the story goes in the end, that's totally up to you. Stories that usually start like this, right? Once upon a time, the bloodthirsty demon lord descended upon the peaceful village, harming the once settled villagers. Those who remained fell in the state of fear and unrest. Witness this tragic scene, a brave tyrant hero decided to step up and rid the villagers of this menace. Finding Demon Lord wasn't easy. It was held up deep in the wilderness with countless followers waiting to strike. So it's like an adventure story. Shh. Do you think Tyrant here can defeat Demon Lord and restore the peace to the village? Hero Journal number 2. Gain surge attack from his skill, gain Raptor Suck. Make sure you can defeat Demon Lord. The hero check his weapon. He had no sharp spear, no living sword, but he had a fang and a claw given by the heaven to the tyrant, and a brave heart. At a glance, the massive weapon in his hand. That one's for the small stuff. Stories are always different from what in the real life. Besides that, he got an awesome friend, who ready to join him on the quest to defeat the Demon Lord. What's that? The role of his loyal friend will be played by me. Alright then. When would the brave hero and his loyal friend be ready to hit the road? Urgent. Let's just say now. Yeah.
Watch and learn. Here I come.
Pretty, right?
Take this.
Faithful companion. Here I come. Great armor.
Not done yet. Here I come.
Lumber in the mist.
And there we go. This is a minute. Tyrant with his Veiler and was unstable after fighting through countless brutal battles, and he finally stood before the Demon Lord. Even the freaking Demon Lord was no match for him. Facing his defeated enemy, he raised his weapon without hesitation. In his final moment, the Demon Lord suddenly cursed. You look at your eyes, your fang, your claws. You think you beaten me, but one day you'll meet the same fate as mine. Real hero, when faced with the Demon Lord words, they accomplished the heroic feat of slaying it. But the eerie smile on the Demon Lord face before admitting to execution. It filled him with unease. Any plot twist? One day not long after, he discovered he was suddenly transformed in the appearance of that demon lord. The best effort explained, once grateful villagers now went out their way to avoid him. Wherever he went, he could hear the whisper of articulation to the sound of people flaring in terror. In the midst of turmoil, he found himself growing heated and short-tempered as his soul was slowly slipping away. His companion, by his condition, became determined to find a way to break this curse. Should get along with the story, like give some roar or do something? Nope, no need. There won't be any hero scenes for a while, and you'll get your turn shine later. All right, let's get it. Newly crowned Demon Lord should go hang out somewhere deserted for now. Yara. Okay, then I play with Yara now. Okay. Yeah, huddling together discussing the plot. And that's how the last chapter went down. Now, the hero friend is off to find a way to break this curse. So, what character did I play? You ever heard about the tasty but poisonous mushroom that make people trip when they eat them by mistake? Yeah, I heard about it. Speaking of which, Kama is really good at identifying different mushroom. There was this legend among the current clan deep in the wilderness. There was this rare, mysterious mushroom that was supposed to be super delicious, and they said if you eat it, you become smart and clear-headed. So the hero friends invite the girl of the spirit of Tankani clan to set off together in search of the delicious mushroom. Ah, I get it now. Rare mysterious mushroom? Huh. But there's some beasts carrying them. Time for a thrilling fight scene. Yep.
Here we go.
Leave this part to me. Yep. Don't worry, one swing will do.
Rest amidst the ice.
Are you ready for this?
What the fuck?
The name of the night emissary. Slumber in the night.
Relax. My aim is true.
Oh, come on. There we go. After quite a journey, the hero friends managed to recover the precious mushroom from him. Of course, the girl of the Spirit Clan was a super reliable partner. The hero friends shoved the mushroom into his, or now, its mouth. The former hero calmed down for its rage and agitation. But his gaze remained calm, like that of a wild beast. The mushroom alone didn't seem enough to fully awaken the hero. So for everything else, you need some other friends to help out. And that will that cold case. I feel like I haven't seen that in forever. Yeah, this is definitely a Rapture one. She looking speechy, they're fairly confused. For this part of the story, I need a sea monster to help me tell it. I'm not a sea monster, you though. Sorry, perfect. Listen to me. Alright, keep going. Facing the hero cold gaze, the friend came out with an idea. Demon Lord has no emotion. If you can help the hero, you can find the hero to find emotion again. Maybe we can break the curse. I see. What should we do now? All the denizens of the ocean knew the tear of the sea monster are precious ingredient for magical potions. Legend that has sea monsters are cold and distant because they lock away their emotion under their abandoned tears. All the experience, the joy of roaming, leaping in the sunlight, the fear of the storm and undercurrent, the pain of parting with a loved one and shore, all it was sealed within. And so, the hero friend invited a beautiful sea monster to help search for the fallen teardrops. Beautiful sea monster. Alright, let's move out.
Let's see your handle there. Where are you going? Yep. My aim is true. Yeah. The next page is the ending.
Thanatos Storm! No attempt
Get behind me, Lucia.
Reaper Shockwave!
Let's see you handle that.
Drawn from countless legends, melodies,
There we go.
Foreshadow. Relax.
It's up to you, partner. Wanna play a game?
Sleep well. Now, little cuties, crush them!
After a quiet journey, the hero friend managed to retrieve the sea monster's tears for him. That pity went smoothly. The hero friend forced a tear into his mouth. His gaze now grew gently, yet blank and childlike. After even recovered his emotion and sanity, the hero still couldn't remember his past experiences while forgetting his courage and adventures. It looked like his friend needed other helping hand to help the hero recover his memories. Till then, time for me to head out.
I don't know.
Okay, one more. Still her. Goodbye. Good day, my lady. Stop joking, Lucia. I heard you use a story about the hero, so what can I do for him? To wake the hero memories, his friends searched everywhere for a solution. After spending countless hours and meeting countless people, she finally learned from an elder man. Noble old manner, the gift, the nectar of a seven-colored flower. Drink the nectar and your memories will return. Although the man was abandoned, luck was on our side. A kind noble young lady heard the hero's tale and afforded to guide the hero's friend back to the manor ruin to search for the nectar. I'm guessing things didn't go smoothly, like maybe the manor's former glory attracted some greedy gangs? No. Now the young lady Blade will drawn for her friends.
Strawberry, this one's mine.
That's miles away.
I am ready.
Sleep well. Relax. My aim is true. The next page is the ending.
Like a shadow.
Nope, no. Nope.
Let's see you handle this.
Yeah. Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams. Then, explosive opening. Sleep. Yeah. Pretty, right? Yeah. Relax.
My aim is true.
Here we go. Now,
There we go.
cuties, crush them.
Now, here's the story goes, okay? So like the last two tales, just like the two times, the hero friend successfully obtained the magical nectar. He took flower nectar and drowned it in one gulp. It's super sweet, huh? Need some water? Right. He took honey water that his friend carefully prepared using the pierced nectar and drink it in one gulp. That's more like it. Is it time we drop out the story? Think the story will end in a way that makes everyone happy? Lucia! Right! Luckily, the hero finally regained his sanity, emotion, and memories, returning to his former self. Though, there are demon lords lurking in other places, harming the innocent people. Now the hero can once again embark on a righteous journey to vanquish evil. Phew! That's good! Your story seems to be going pretty smoothly this time. Quite different from those unsettling plots you've seen before. I will love a happy ending, and I'm no exception. Really. Sorry. And the final part. Could hero defeat demon lord? Could hero defeat who can a hero who defeated Lord but before becoming himself? His friend Lucia pondered the ending of the story. Next. But again, everyone at this bookshop has already gone above and beyond to help her out. So I can't shake the feeling she's hinting at something. Guys, what do you think of the story? Even if the hero become a demon lord, what brought the hero back to himself was reasons, emotion, and memories. That's what the story about. Isn't more interested in the friend's part. Friend to the magics. But the hero demon lord are pretty similar, right? Courage and dangers, they're really just a step apart. Perhaps one day the protagonist will once again fall into the abyss. But you have a lot of friends, Lucia. Is that so? Alright. Is that what you think? I believe you. I believe so, Wise. The protagonist of this story will, with the help of their friends, forever and ever continuing their adventurous journey as a hero, carrying justice and courage in their heart. There we go. I got 120 and got like 5,000 of this one. So I could do. The thing about Lucia is like literally the perfect alternative for Asriel, but the more I think about it right now, is that the thing is that is right now you have to have Lucia, and the current replacement for the new meta is Lucia right now. Is new meta replacement for Asriel. I want to do just like one free roll for it, just one. Just one roll for it now. It's all way anyway. What the hell? That's good enough. At least I got a Rapture character right now. That's all I needed right now.
You from any danger.
I can become.
Good day, Proxy.
Okay, before when I end, is that the same cat? Yeah, that's definitely the same cat. I really need to finish this up. I really need to finish this up soon. But I want to do this on stream. Okay, so before I end my stream, there's one more thing I want to do. So I still have to do a lot of exploration in the game as well, you know. But there's one thing I want to do before I end the stream. I want to do spend one hangout companion with Evelyn. So I would really want to end our stream with one character hangout. 10 o'clock, suspicious person spotted. I mark him down. Can't let me get within 20 meters of Astra. Sharbash, you got there. Oh, it's you. Popping out my blind spot like that could be dangerous, you know?
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I was just practicing facial recognition.
Hi, Josh. You have been recognizing too many faces and you miss mine?
I see. You've been trying to recognize so many faces that you missed mine.
No way. It's probably because I subconsciously marked you
You
as
as
a
non-threat.
With so many people on the bustling streets, I need to be able to identify who's ordinary and who's suspicious at a glance.
That's
As
good.
a bodyguard, the most important thing is to fully grasp the details of your surrounding environment. Miss Yao's work often brings her to Gravity Cinema, so I need to be extra mindful of the situation here. That way, if something goes wrong, I'll be able to pinpoint the threat instinctively.
Should you be like in the front or something? Trying to memorize everyone's face here? Sounds up.
So that's why you're trying to memorize everyone's face. That sounds tough.
It's fine. I actually find it pretty fun. For example, just now I noticed an office worker carrying a briefcase and walking in circles over and over. Their brain is probably fried from all the overtime.
True.
If you play a game of quickfire Q&A with me, it might make things even more interesting.
Sure. In that case, I got the question to ask.
Then I've got some questions to ask, and I'm not going to go easy on you. Ready?
Hold on. Seeing as you're so confident, I need to test exactly how well you know Lumina Square before accepting the challenge.
Oh, I know it very
After
well.
all, it wouldn't be very fair if you don't even know the answer to the questions you ask. So, first tell me, what is the name of the red-haired receptionist
Oh,
at
fuck.
the Hollow Investigative
I should forgot about
Association?
her. I think later.
You think an easy question like that would stump me? It's Lila.
If I remember correctly, the red-haired one is
Oh, shit.
Bertha. But strictly speaking, they are twins, right?
Yeah.
If we take hair color out of the equation, then technically your answer is not wrong. Anyway, your confidence probably isn't unfounded. You should be familiar with Lumina Square.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ask your questions.
Okay. After that, take the site and found City with Evelyn. We chat about everything from Waterloo soup to Brendan belief. Not a single question is answered incorrectly.
I feel like the questions you asked were all too simple.
Really?
Even though it's a game, given the purpose, I want you to up the difficulty. Don't go easy on me. You don't have to stick to facial recognition questions. Forget about losing face.
Okay. I don't want to lose face.
It's time to save face. Looks like I'll have to bring out the big guns. So listen up. They're small. They never show their face, yet they're always here, no matter the time of day. Who are they?
The trash can?
Oh, good question. Let me think. The never show their face part is easy. Two well-known mysterious individuals in Lumina Square never show their faces. Yi, the manager of Sanzi Studio, and Officer Mew Mew. Though, while neither of them is particularly tall, they definitely aren't small either. Fine, I give up. Please, tell me the answer.
It's a trash can. Sage in the barrel.
It's none other than the one known as Sage in a Barrel.
What? There's someone in the trash can? I never noticed.
Of course, they know.
Huh. I thought there weren't any secrets left for me to discover here.
Yeah, Sage the Barrel is like definitely the best people you can get.
However, trash cans are indeed a security concern. If you hadn't reminded me, it's highly likely that it would have slipped through the net.
Oh, yeah, it
The
does
next
happen.
time you're free, let's pay that sage a visit.
Then, like, literally, Evelyn remind me of a certain incident. I'm not gonna talk about it, but shit. Sage in the Barrel, there you are. Anyway, thank you guys for so much for my streaming content events, Nation Soap. So, anyway, for next week event gonna be focused on the Dream Left Remain Unfinished. So that's gonna be the next week event I was gonna do it. So before that, I wanna do some reason couple posts a bit. You see the rest of the news. A leader of the Defense Force top and urban administrations doing big wigs in the meeting of discussing the From Height joint management plan. I was thinking what those high-ranking officials have to do with the business at Fulham High. So I went snoop around at Persimmix and found out Dwayne was Ben too. I guess he's representing the top from our side. Wonder what kind of solution they come with. So it's about the time we had discussion. Fulham High was probably messed up because of Exaltus, but now they're up to but mostly taken down. Should talk about accountability in future prevent measures. Let's hope they don't keep talking and let's hope they just don't keep talking and actually take some matter of action. So here's the thing: is there should be actions from the temple one. I forgot the group. The Sotas may be gone, but the Miyasa is still there. There's a real number one in Fulham High. Forget all those talk about shared management. I say repeat it for a bit. Whoever get the read miasma for good deserve a run to this place. My top pick is Yonkai Summit. Sure, Defense Force and top pitch in, but when it came to fighting the miasma, Yushin Shifu and her crew are the real MVPs. Yonkai Summit involved Gorming Fulham High possibility. Where the street that Yushin Shifu went to that meeting too. Though it wasn't in the news, no one's seen her at Shiven Temple for days now. For real. I want to join Shiven Temple too. Don't be naive. Think about Yonkai Summit pull out back them. They left it like that. In the end, they were just following order from above. Ask me, TAS has more pulls than Yonkai Summit ever did. One word from them, before you knew it, Yonkai Summit could just get back and empty. Shiven Temple could just go from packed to empty real quick. Indeed, if Yonkai Summit hadn't been drawn back then, so they wouldn't have been acting so bravely in Fulham Height. But I trust Yushin Shifu. With her around, Shiven Temple will definitely stay. Didn't they say she went to the meeting too? I refuse to believe that those people in the meeting can intimidate Yushin Shifu. She was. I think the meeting can go and drag on. It won't be over anytime soon. Yeah, the meeting can take forever sometime. Oh yeah, the King Hati. I've shown the pictures has many flowers before. I searched online the agent that tried several image recognition apps. Well, then even different what flower it is. I only know two things. First, the photograph in the Lemon Hollow I haven't seen anywhere else, so it might be unique in the Hollow. Second, it's huge, much bigger than regular flowers. All knowing netizens can only identify sweet flower, tufa flower. That's a daisy. It's a pretty girl in the closet. That's a daisy? There's a pretty girl next door. Those white flowers delete a miasma concentration. Those white flowers delete the miasma concentration in their vicinity, making you feel perfectly at ease when you get close. When operating a non-miasma environment, we use these flowers as safe and effective reset makers. However, touching or picking them is not recommended. Our instrument produce strange error when detecting their ethereal activities. Get some serious talent. What are you? Who are you with? In the association, top defense force. If it's working as well as you say, isn't basically the same level of limit or suppose seems legit. So these flowers really exist in Lemon Hollow. Maybe you can take it out. Let's just stay calm for the record. I've got nothing against the person. Just calling out situation. Putting aside whether an anomalous threat can be trusted. Do you honestly think the Hollow would have anything that good? Everyone's seen what plant looked like when affected by miasma. Plus, the post said the flower eater activity couldn't pick up by an instrument. Anything that goes beyond the mound, what we know, no matter what perfect, it looked like almost like a trap. If there's limit ore in the hollow, it makes sense to find those flowers too. What do you think limit ore is a trap too? Everyone's been using Proselic for ages now, and we haven't seen any side effects. You catch that I said something beyond known boundaries, limits, or can detect it with instrument. But how can you even compare that to these weird flowers? Actual photos in the night sky over Times Hill. Confirmation by most sources, the mass in London Hollow gradually descending. Though the cause remain unknown, I'm pretty sure it's because those troublemaker exalted got what was coming to them. This photo was taken at Thompson Warm, that place that used to be completely covered in miasma. Turned out there's a lot of low undeveloped areas in the Lebanon, like massive Tansman Hill in the 15th town. According to reliable sources, the political folks even found massive passages leading to a deeper ruins. I heard it used to be some kind of testing ground. Anyway, the miasma retreated to show that no sign of stopping. More areas regularly emerge, and I bet we'll get to see many different night skies in the future. The sky looks so beautiful without the city lights. The stars in the cloud look so extra bright. The place was developed ages ago. You can still find tons of old news about Transform Hills and the rocket testing site. But the last report said the area was permanently abandoned due to miasma influence. Sure, the miasma pulled back now, but who knows, it might roll in back in the before long, rising and falling like a tide. Would the miasma come back? Probably not. After all, the exalted are gone too. Hard to say, think about it. When the miasma first started crowding the peninsula, it didn't much to do with exalted, right? I mean, I didn't leave my wife for myself, but from what I look up, there wasn't much news about exalted back then. I just feel like the connection between the exalted and miasma isn't as tight as everyone thinks. Who cares? We can hit Tunnels Hill now. Let's check it out. There's no hollow that you Eridan can't handle. If you go the top where the master can gets the handle. Divide blindly into those depths with overconfidence is like heading the Hollow Zero wearing nothing but a swimsuit. Oh my god, I love that. Simen Temple. There are 30 when it comes to dealing miasma. Why don't we just let the master from Simen Temple lead the way clear and miasma. I heard Tippin Temple is still taking new disciples, and there are more and more mystics now. Are those mystics become more active, the mass will definitely decrease. It will probably discover more places that were hidden before. I'm curious about amazing things lie deep within the Waifu Peninsula. Just a sword, spirit ores, and man-related monsters. Okay, I think this is Midnight Hole, right? Yeah, Midnight. Is this from Midnight? Yeah, I think. Wait, I think this is from Night Emissary. Ghost Story. I know about the times, right? Today's nation stuff about my friends. Well, they're in photo. Everyone was too busy saving alive to take any pictures. I just attached a photo of Basewood. Though I said mood, take it or leave it. You're keen on getting a little shot. Why don't you head to the hills yourself? Town still, that town, that little town still there. But no, officially is a no-go. Where it is, Putin has declared the place a danger zone. Words out and word keep out and all the jazz. But for Hollow Raiders, well, you know how it goes. There's no such thing as restricted areas in the Hollow. I didn't take urban legends really at first, but after what both above say, it's starting to get interesting. Filmmakers is really showing their hand out here. Authority, what they say? Keep out, just watch it. It wasn't long before Thompson Hill scrolling with Hollow Raiders. Wife and Lynch has no room for idle hands. When coming, I won't rest until we find the town. I gotta hear what my voice had to say. Oh yeah, this is definitely love it. Last in novel. Anyone know about the Spook Shack? It's the forum where people discuss about weirdest topics. I used to think they were talking nonsense and fear mongering, but recently I came across the King Hattie journey through the Hollow. And it was actually pretty good. After changing the mindset and reading the old posts, I suddenly realized they're all great fantasy novels. I'm really curious about when Chestnut will break into Hollow Zero, find out the 100, kick Nedma, and get real peak of his journey. I'm also wondering why when Rockets and Wonder while they open up each other, get together. Night Mystery, Yuzu Pepper, and Shirafe, please don't stop this updating coming. Holy moly, OP even threw this illustration of the Hati. Damn. You must be talking about Miss Night Mystery. You work. You got great taste, but Sorry Parfait hasn't updated in a while. Don't tell me your kid. Don't tell me they got kidnapped by impatient readers. Thank you for the recommendation, OP. Aptitude for either is terrible, but I barely even the hollow. Other than a few posts, I have no idea many interesting things happen in there. Yo. Think for your post, OP. What kind of rule form is this? You're totally misleading the kids. I read that there's a post. Her knowledge of ethereals surpass many professor. Yet somehow her common sense is probably lacking. What's the deal with that? Yeah. Okay, so anyway, thank you guys so much. So the next locations of the next location for the events story is gonna be I already scheduled it already, so it's gonna come out next week. So here it is. So it's gonna be right over here. So it's the Lucia. So there's Lydia. So yeah. So it's gonna be called. Here's a sneak peek. Ready to say? Next peek says, not that one. Here's that one. Here's counseling season gone wrong. The Spook Shack crew have arranged the meet at Film Height, but with Yari a therapy session in the Echo Chamber. Lucia and Mamato held wait outside until she was done. So yeah, I think I remember from the story that it was mentioned at the ending. So yeah, so at the very end of here, we will next week on Saturday that I will do a bit of streaming for the Zenless Zone 2.3 event story. So I really can't wait to do that. So guys, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this stream. For anyone who watches, thank you guys in the watch. Anyone who actually watched this or even after the stream, thank you very much, guys. And thank you, or even the people who are currently watching right now as well. Thank you. So I can't wait to do the next week streaming. See you guys. Again, guys, thank you and goodbye.